Hi, everyone. Welcome to my channel. You are watching Fullmetal Makeup, and I am here with the lovely Lindsay Schoolcraft. She is a Juno-nominated multi-instrumentalist, accomplished musician who has worked with the likes of Emotionless in White and Cradle of Filth. And she's currently on her way to releasing her next studio album called Harrowing, which is on June 19th. So everybody make sure that you pre-save on all streaming platforms. Welcome, welcome. I'm so excited to have you here.
Hi. Thanks for having me. This is the first time I've showed up to an interview with like the face that my mama gave me. So
listen, me too.
Yeah, we're in this together.
We're in this together. But yeah, so welcome to the first episode. This is the first episode. Essentially what happens here is that we do a little fun little interview while we do our makeup. It's really up to whoever I'm interviewing, whatever they want to do, whether it be an inspired look, their own look, something that they've done in the past. What are you doing today? What have you decided? Are you winging it? What's going on?
I got this palette and I haven't even touched it yet. Is it Hung Van
What?
Gogh? This
mood.
This bitch
Yeah.
right here. So
Ooh.
I wanna do like an icy, like underwater vibe. So that's the plan. I don't know what it's gonna look like. I don't know. It'll be fine. It'll be full glam.
It'll be amazing. That's such a real thing where it's like I haven't touched it yet.
Bought it, felt good, forgot about it.
Had the dopamine rush.
Yep.
And we're here. I'm going to be doing just like a smoky eye, like a red smoky eye, probably inspired by our love of Amy Lee. So it's going to be very going under inspired just because I haven't done a smoky eye in a hot minute. So may as well do it.
Really?
Yeah.
You do like a bunch of different looks. Like obviously I follow your accounts, but like, I guess this one could be like lithium.
Oh, I was going to say lithium. It's very lithium.
Yeah. Let's go with that.
Yes, absolutely. I'm using the Warms My Blood palette by Unearthly Cosmetics.
I've never heard of this and I love it. I'm the biggest Queen of the Damned fan ever.
And like look at the inside. It's like
God.
Absolutely
So
stunning.
if Change in the House of Flies had a color palette.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. I want to change.
Yeah. This is Chino's voice in multicolor.
Exactly. Thank you so much for coming and being my guinea pig, essentially.
Oh, yeah. I'm stoked.
For those of you who don't know, Lindsay and I are actually good friends. We talk quite frequently, but I'm super, super excited to have her on here. I always speak so highly of you. I love everything that you do. You are such an inspiration. You're always so kind and like you're just always like willing to chat with me about like what's coming up with you or like if I need advice on anything. So I'm really excited to share that wealth with the public. Okay, so let's get started. So first off, you have your new album, Harrowing. Yep. I'm not going to be able to do this while talking.
I know, me too. It's going to be slow. And I'm just going to, before we start talking about the album, I'm just going to like disclaimer this. I have had severe skin issues and changing skin because I just turned 40. So I still try to keep my shit cruelty free. So if everyone's confused why I'm using something that's not 100% vegan, it's because my skin is old and I don't want to look like a tomato tomorrow morning. Just...
I also try to stay as cruelty free as possible. I don't know how successful I am because like parent companies, man, it's hard to keep track sometimes with like
it's especially stuff coming out of China. Like I've ordered stuff that was made in China, wasn't tested, it wasn't tested, could be sold here, but it's like it's this stupid rule of like goes into China has to be tested on animals, and I'm like whatever. So we do our best. We do our best. We're doing our best. So
we're doing our best.
So I'm gonna smooth over the pores. Here we go.
Your new album Harrowing is coming out on the 19th. Can you tell us a little bit about? I know how long have you been working on this album? Actually, before I go into that, what was the process like?
4 long years. 4 long, like just absolute like setback after setback. It was like insane. Like I started writing these songs 4 years ago with Rocky Gray, and oh man, this went on really Matt today. Oh well, we're just gonna work with it. Yeah, like we started it and I wrote these songs essentially when I was like 36, 37, and now I'm not that person anymore, you know what I mean? So
Mm,
it was just weird because something I've been talking about, and I'm sure you've gone through this too with like your own journey in music, is up until like 2010 we all had to be in a room together, you know? Like
mhm.
we'd film our band practices, we'd all write in the same room, like we would be a local band. Um and then I joined that band and then all of a sudden everything was remote. It was on I don't know why I got a brush. I used my finger. It was on like, the internet and it was remote and I was like thrusted into like using a DAW and I'm like, oh my God. And that was like a really hard transition for me because something that I had always like loved doing was being in this, there was a magic being in the same room
Mhm.
as the people you write music with. And then it was just
Totally.
kind of like this staggered delay of like, here's my idea, sends a file, and then you build on it. And it's like, I miss you, friend. Where are you? Why are you not in the same room as me? You know?
It's so funny because I feel like it can be such a blessing, but also again, like for people who like to experiment by themselves, like that can be really rewarding and like kind of nice to just like fuck around. But when it comes to like a creative
Totally.
process and being in a band, it's like nice being able to in the moment being like, does it sound like shit? How does it sound? Like, what do you think about this? Or like
Right?
having that in the moment kind of like either what's the word I'm looking for? Not justification, but like encouragement or redirection.
Like a validation? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like a validation of idea, like kind of like oh yeah, like this is working. Let's just keep
Hmm.
going with this, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's something that I really missed and I really had to get used to. But like then like how else was I ever gonna work with Rocky Gray? Like I wasn't gonna fly down to Arkansas and he didn't want to
I
come
was
up
gonna
here.
say, is he still in Arkansas?
Yeah, he's still down. Bless him.
Awesome.
He loves it. His family loves it. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's his home.
Yeah.
So it kind of like prepared me to do that. So then we've just stayed in touch all these years and we started writing because what happened was, I did my last album in 2019. I brought it out. Then the Dark Ages hit. And
Mm.
then
Yeah.
I did I did a harp album. I did like a trip hop album on Patreon. And then I was like, shit, I make heavy music. I haven't made a heavy album in like a really long time. So like okay. So I hit him up and we started, but like it just oh my God, it like there's a reason we called it harrowing because it was a long drawn out like really painful process. There's no other way to
Totally.
put it. Oh my God. So I'm using foundation that has sunscreen. There's no need for this, but here we are.
It's always good to do SPF because like it's so funny that people don't realize that overcast, you still have to put that shit on. Like you still got to do it.
Even in the winter, I mean, we know this
Yep.
living in Canada. Like the sun is technically closer in the orbit in the winter.
Hmm.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to be a scientist and also paint my face. It's not going well.
Technically, technically.
Yeah, so like you know what I mean? Like you need to put that shit on. It's just gonna tingle and itch a little bit, but like when we're done with this, I'm just gonna wipe it all off and go to bed. So it's fine. But yeah,
It's
I don't
fine.
know. I don't know what more to say about Harrowing. Like she done. She's coming out. Like she's the bane
Hmm.
of my existence for 4 years. And this is the most raw interview I've done yet.
Because I was gonna say, like, at that time, like, it's been 4 years. Like, what, like, are you comfortable talking about like the difference between like how you were feeling then and how you're feeling now? Was it like driven by COVID? Was it like the like,
It was like all the shit I went through in the industry, I pretty
mm,
much just like put it into this album. And
right?
even though I like processed it all in therapy, for like a year and a bit, it's like you don't really get over it until you've alchemized it into music, you know?
Hmm.
And everything, I don't know what's going on with Rocky and our friend Brian. But like everything they were sending me was just like really angry. Like so angry. And I'm like,
Well,
well, I guess I'm in my angry era now. Like I guess I'm angry.
I guess
You
I'm
know?
angry. I guess I'm
Yeah.
mad.
'Cause yeah, I'm mad now. Like y'all pissed me off. So it was just kind of like it was just what had to become, like it was what had to be. But then like now,
Hmm.
as I'm older, there's so much I want to do sonically and lyrically, and there's just I have like this bigger vision for myself as an artist, and I'm
Hmm.
not saying it wasn't there on this album. Like we all gave it our all, but it's kind of like, okay, I needed to do an angry album, did that, check it off the list. Now I got to go do like the artsy fartsy album that I've always wanted to do. Um,
Hmm.
so yeah, and it's just like I turned to my partner this morning because we're planning a little private listening party. And just for like close, like people who are on the album, industry folk, like Cody, my guitarist is like flying out for it from Winnipeg. And
Oh, I love
I know
that.
I'm so excited to see him. And like
We love Cody.
he's phenomenal. Feral, but phenomenal. And he's something else. And my partner's like, how's the planning going? And I'm like, I'm so over this. Like I just want this album to come out already. Like I've waited
Hmm.
4 years, like longest labor of my life. And he's like, okay, and because like, well, you know what it's like being a creative. Like you change your direction, you change your style, you change your fashion, your
Yeah.
aesthetic, your makeup, like everything changes. Um, and everything I've done on this is who I was like X amount of years ago, and I'm like, yeah, okay, but like, who am I now? And if you're not able to, I'm getting makeup all over my headphones. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. I'll
It's
just get
fine.
a new pair. Um, but like, if you're not expressing like who you've become, it's really, I find it just like suffocating. It's
Yeah.
difficult, and the new stuff I'm writing doesn't sound anything like the old stuff, which when you're a solo artist, you can totally get away with that shit. I feel like any other band, they would just, especially in metal, they'd just get pummeled for trying something new. Like their fans are like,
I
we want more of the same.
but here's the catch 22 is that if it's all the same, then they're like, you guys need to do something else. Like
Why aren't you
it's like
evolving?
I call it the Metallica effect, where like Metallica has
Ooh,
been doing this for
explain.
40 years.
Yeah,
And like
so long.
they are, I find, yes, they are titans, but a lot of the times they're damned if they do and they're damned if they don't. If they
That's what it
release the
comes
same,
to.
right? Like if they release the same sound, fans aren't happy. Or some fans are happy and then some aren't. They try
Yeah.
something else. Like I think Lulu was the album and they tried something different. Everyone hates that album. So like
Oh no.
like you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. So like I think it's really important, like as artists, to just like really hold true to ourselves. And I don't know if you like, I feel like that's a struggle as an artist of like you have people who listen to you, but then you have to stay true to what you want to do at the same time.
Which, yeah, which like I don't know. I have this fan base, like these people, like though we're tiny, like we're mighty, and like there's like just enough people there that it's like, oh, sick. Like I should justify still doing this because these people are listening, and it's like they don't really care what I put out. They're just like, I
Yeah.
love it. You know what I mean? Even like I'll do some extreme collabs or like far weird genre bending collabs, and they're still just like, oh, that's really cool. Like I really like that. I mean, my mom will always call me and be like, so I checked out your new song, but I just don't, I think it doesn't need the screaming. It just doesn't need the
Sometimes
I'm
you need screaming.
like, Mom, she's a boomer. What do you want?
With this, well, like with this album, even though like you say that it's not necessary, is it a labor of love? Or is it just labor?
That's a great question. I think if I like go, sorry, I'm doing the eyebrows. Just take a minute.
You're good.
I think if I like go back in the moment of like the experience, like I learned a lot making this album.
I was
It's
gonna
like
say, like, what about it did you learn? Like, what came from it for you?
it was definitely like I feel like with this album, I got like the pop star experience, which like
Mm.
that's not heavy metal. Let's be real. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
I I wrote a bunch of songs with a collective, which like I can't write guitar and drums to save my life. That's not my, but I know how to write bass. Okay. Um, just one hanging up behind me. Like I know how to play one of the guitars. So it's like what I was saying was like I sat down with, a group of people, like four writers, and they all kind of like they contributed their own thing. And then I brought it to a producer who I co-produced the album with, because like I'm never giving up my co-production title. I will
No,
fight you to the grave. I'll die on that hill because I own it. And
my flag is there.
yeah, because like I'm sorry, like it made me so mad when I found out like most of my career I've actually been a producer, but like the title always got ripped by some engineer or someone else, and I'm like,
Mm.
fuck, like how dare. So yeah, like back to what I was saying was I'm just trying to make sure my eyebrow isn't wonky as hell. Okay, we're good. Um, and then it's like, and then you go to the producer, and then the producer's like, well, he was really like JD, who mainly just works with Motionless in White now. He was very like, he taught me how to make an executive decision like very, very quickly. And like the whole
Mm.
idea that, it's okay if you don't like it, you can just like hit the undo button 20 times and you know, go back to what you were doing, but it's important to like try things and get out of the box and out of your head kind of
Mm.
thing. And I was like, oh shoot, okay. So then that's like how the song I Wait for You to Fall came about, because like the chorus for it was just not working. So we took it and wrote a whole new song called Cut Your Teeth. And
Mm.
then around one course that I refused to give up on because it had such a Deftones sound to it, and I love me some Deftones. Um, and then yeah, so it was just kind of like, dude, like, they say leave your ego at the door and serve, like serve what's best for the song, but I think like also like leaving your ego at the door is like not getting too um emotionally attached to what you're doing, because like you can actually like stunt the growth of your song. And like Cody went through that too, because the track Crucified is his, like it was his baby, it was his contribution. And
Hmm.
when he got back the first draft, he was like, oh my gosh, like it made him realize like, A, I gotta up my game, but like B, like I have to let it go, like I can't just,
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it in a bad place if I don't like expand on it. So yeah, it was like I've never had an experience like that, but I don't care to revisit it, if you know what I'm saying.
No, I get it. And it's something that you can take with you, like certain aspects of it. That's super,
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah.
yeah. And like I just, I realized like there are like when you work with people who are really, really good at their job, like they're fast. Like you can kind of see where, and I don't mean to be rude, but you can see where the amateur hour is when it
Mm.
it shouldn't take you more than a day to get out a beat. You know what I mean? It should, like when it comes to
Yeah.
like the electronic part of the track, it shouldn't, there's just certain things that shouldn't take days and days and days. And then you see like the pros at work and you're like, oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait a minute. That was done in 10 minutes. We have a song. What? Oh,
What?
I've been lied to my whole life by amateurs.
So, like, about electronic beats, is that something that you said that you can't do drums and guitar, but you do like harp and
Yes.
piano and bass. So, like,
Yeah.
what is that when you write a song, where do you start, like, for yourself and like your own music?
piano actually. I whip out my old, it's on the floor. What are you? Are you an HP? I think you're an HP sauce. Um, it's an old PC laptop from 2010 and has
Oh wow.
a Studio One version 4 on it. And it's my happy little place of really bad sounds. And
Okay.
bad sounds by today's standards. And I just like I plug in my piano and I get like the piano out and I sing not always amazingly over top of it. And then it's like I will throw in the crustiest little beat. Very simple beat, very like
Mhm.
usually like a trip hop beat, but just like a simple beat, like a lo-fi thing or whatever, which always makes everything slow and dreamy and like kind of boring, but we'll get there. And they're like, I trust my team. They're gonna make this so much better. And then I sprinkle like I put all the strings on it. I put like all the harp I want on it, and then I attempt to like MIDI program some shoddy guitar. But the guys always make it better, obviously. Or like that's how I do it. That's how like a bulk of this album after Harrowing is gonna be done. But for Harrowing,
Mhm.
it was just kind of like Rocky, Brian, Cody, they were coming to me with demos, like like full band demos, like guitar, drums, you know what I mean? Like just fully done. They're like, "Here you go, here's an idea." And then I just like it's kind of like lead singer's dream. Like I just get to write and sing over it.
Yeah.
It's yeah, it was kind of lazy sauce, but like also, I also got to write the piano and the harps and like contribute to the strings
Hmm.
until Spencer got a hold of them and he just went absolutely like insane on them. So it was just like a different experience. Like I had a lot of fun, but the other thing that people have to understand is like a lot of demos, and I'm sure you see this with your stuff, like they don't make it. You know what I mean? Or like, I'm sorry, this makes me feel nothing, like I'm not writing to
Yeah. No, 100%. I think it
it.
also
Yeah.
is like sometimes you find things that you like about it and you keep it, and then you like hodgepodge it together, and sometimes it works out, and sometimes you just have to throw
Yeah.
it away. Just
You're
gotta throw it
like,
away.
yeah, like it needs to go in the bin. It needs to go to the demo graveyard on like some hard drive somewhere and just die a death because like what do you do? What do
Yeah.
you do? Like what do you do with it? You can't do anything with it.
Yeah, absolutely. I actually have this is a question that I've been thinking about for a while because when you were with Cradle, you did a lot of
Mm,
operatic vocals, but with
yes.
Harrowing, more traditional, like modern style vocals.
Yeah.
What is like, do you find one easier than the other? Like, how do you get into the mindset? Or is there like a mindset? Like, what does the prep look like between the two?
Oh, girl, that's a loaded question. So I
I'm
put my
genuinely curious.
okay, I'll give you the lore. So like I started learning opera just to be a better singer.
Hmm.
I never had any intention of being an opera singer or like, I'm just doing an eyebrow check here. It's really interesting. Um, I never like had, like, oh, I'm gonna be an opera singer and I'm gonna go sing at
Hmm.
like Queen of the Night, and like the magical flute and all that jazz. Like, that was never the plan. And it was kind of like the best way I can describe the training was like, it was learning the hardest bike you could ever ride is what learning operatic vocals is. But then once you know how to ride that bike, it's like your default setting. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? It's just like, I can just bust out a loud opera, no problem. Because it's just you know what I mean? But like I never wanted to just like sing opera. Like on the single we did before the album Lighthouse, there's a ton of opera in the background. And JD did that song with me and he really wanted it because he's like, dude, I love that you do that. I love that you can do that. Like, just try it. Like, it's a song about a mermaid. What do you got to lose? And I'm like, okay, if you say so, bro. Like, I'll trust you. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, one of
Hmm.
my eyebrows is bigger than the other. It's just so silly.
Sisters, not twins. Sisters, not twins. Sisters, not twins. Sisters, not twins.
These sisters are not communicating. Um, so where was I going with this? So I don't know. I really enjoy clean singing. You know what I mean? Like I
Hmm.
always have. That was always the goal. Like if you look back at my old bands, like that's what I do. But just opera is just like it's there. It's a tool. It's like I put in the hard work. I can say I did it. Like it's just, and then Cradle came along and they needed someone and I was like, yeah, no prob. Like, what do you need? Like it made me
Yeah.
more of a versatile singer because they had so many different voices on their
Hmm.
discography. I was like, oh, thank God I did all this training and like literally hurt myself and like sobbed and like, put in all those late hours of singing. And I had the best coach ever, but she was like so mean to me sometimes that I'm grateful that she was mean to me because it like actually made me grow the hell up. You need those
Hmm.
people in your life. So like I love clean singing. Like I was just singing before we got on here, just like bumbling around the apartment, having a time. But opera's that thing where it's almost like, I mean, I don't drink, but it's kind of like that drunk party trick that everyone wants you to like pull out. I'm like, all right, what do you want to hear? You
All
know?
right, here we go.
Yeah, but there's a really good video, like it's a comedian out there on the internet. He put out this reel and it's like, do you actually know any opera singers? Like, because they either do it full time or they don't talk about it because they didn't make it. So nobody needs to know that they didn't make it. And I'm just like, oh man. Oh, I feel because so many people I went to school with, they're like, yeah, I work in accounting now. And I'm like, you have the most beautiful voice ever. I'm so sorry that this didn't work out for you.
Oh no. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard. Like it's
Yeah.
in the music industry in general, regardless of what sub facet you're going into, is very difficult to get into. So it's a sad reality. Oh, Reggie.
Hi,
Hi.
baby. Oh,
That's
sweet boy. Look at
that's
that. Look at
wobble.
that walk. You're doing good.
He's he's doing good.
I'm proud
You
of
want to say
him.
hi? Come here. Oh.
Did he actually let you like hug him while you were screaming and doing those videos?
Oh, this is his brother. But yeah,
Oh, okay. I don't know. They look the same.
the other one's Chino. So this is
Oh,
Reggie. But yeah,
what a
they
cutie
both are
pie.
just they're both like so I don't know. I feel like I overstimulated them when they were kittens. So they're just like, okay, you can hold me, you can
Mommy's
do
doing
whatever
the
you want to
scream
me.
scream. It's
Yeah,
fine.
it's
Just
fine.
just another day at home.
Oh, big
I
baby.
don't
They
know
are
where that
very
brush
vocal
went.
though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, very. Okay.
Chatty boys. That's my guy too. He's like out cold. I don't know what I do. Oh, there it is. I'm like, where I lost my
Where's
brush.
my breath?
I'm still like making sure my eyebrows don't look wonky. I think they're good though. I think we're
No, they're
okay.
good.
Like, thank you. If
No,
you
they look
say
great.
so, I trust you because like
Yes,
I don't know what
they
I'm
look
doing
great.
anymore. All right, I'm gonna put you like this so I can do my contour
Yes, do your
so I can
contour. Oh,
hear all
so
my
you do your base first.
Yeah, I'm like a backwards. I'm very backwards when it comes to
Oh,
this. I don't know why. I feel like I can't do my eyes until my skin is evened out, my
mm,
eyebrows dictate the shape,
yes.
and I also have a little bit of contour. Of course, I have to top it up because my fingers like smear everything off. You know
That's
what I mean. You know
yeah,
about that
yeah,
life.
I do. I do know that life.
It's a
Um,
life.
it's a life. Uh, with like makeup and stuff and being an artist, do you like say for like music videos or even just like in your own creative life, do you find makeup to be something that fuels your creative spark or is it like a hobby? Because I know that that's for some people it's like it's both.
Oh
And
yeah.
like yeah. Whereas like for some people it's like no, literally it's like therapy time. It's therapy time. That's what it is. It's me time. But for
It's
me it's like
yeah.
a process.
Oh, I know you're obsessed. Oh,
Like
I
we forgot
know.
the time.
We still haven't done like we should do a video and go through each other's collections after this. I mean, it was something I was forced into because I had to like look like a vampire on stage every night, right?
Oh right,
So
yeah.
it was like my hour away from like the stress of any stress of touring or just like it was my time to sit and have a coffee and like really reflect on like what was going on because I wasn't just like traveling the world or I also had like musical projects on the go and like just life. So it was kind of like my time to just like make a little temporary painting on my face.
Hmm.
Um and that's it was really I loved it. I had a lot of fun. But now as like my hair's doing something here. I'm just trying to fix this. Now as oh my God, what is going on with my hair? Okay, we're good. We're fine. They can't see it. Um, since, I don't travel as much anymore, it's definitely all been about skincare. You know about that life. As you get
Hmm.
older, it's like, time be doing what time be doing, and I need to take care of myself. So that's the focus. But um I love doing it for music videos. Like I love planning the look. Like we've had quite a few music videos the past few years. And with that, that's what I get really excited for that. Or if I have like an award show or I have an event or something like's going on that I have to like attend, I'm like, oh, I'm so excited. And I'm already like overthinking like what it's gonna look like along with the outfit. Like that's like that
Hmm.
always lives rent free in my head forever. But I think just because of the challenges of like where my life is in the world right now and getting older, makeup for me is actually like a huge confidence boost on the days where like I don't feel it's like war paint, right? It's like I don't feel
Yeah.
strong enough, I don't feel powerful enough, and then I just like throw on a like full vampire face and I'm like, you know what? I am that bitch.
I am that bitch. I will always be that bitch.
Yeah. I will always be, like you just need the visual to remind you like how fucking powerful you are. So, now it's by the way, let me know of a good eye primer. This like Urban Decay is not cutting it anymore. Like I need a good eye primer.
uh, I use P. Louise. I don't know if it's cruelty free.
Okay.
Um, but
I'll have
it's
to
an
look into that.
I've been such an independent makeup girly, like independent brands.
That's
Um,
smart, actually.
because like
This was like
I
an emergency, obviously.
fair. Because like it's so funny. I didn't post this yet, but and I don't know if I
Ooh.
will because everything went to hell when I did it. It was for the Sephora sale. I was like doing like all of my favorites from Sephora, and then my cat
Okay.
got sick, and then my dog got sick, and then
Oh
and then the
no.
Sephora sale ended. But to me, Sephora just like isn't sparking joy anymore. I don't know if you feel the same.
Same.
So like
Same.
indie indie brands have just been a saving grace. They're
I'm glad to hear that.
yeah,
I hate
they're more
brands.
expensive, but they are top quality. And like again, some of my favorites are like Unearthly, um, and Jolie Beauty,
Oh,
who's
they're
like a
amazing.
UK. Yeah, exactly. And then I really love Odin's Eye and Blend Bunny. And like just like there's so many great brands out there. I will say
You
mostly just for
have,
like eyeshadows.
yes. Like,
And
please send me a list. This all sounds so amazing.
remember, I have an Excel sheet.
Okay, well then give me access because like I all I can find any somewhat like covered in joy in is Morphe now. And I'm still like
Mm,
because my Kat Von D, like, well, the KVD, whatever the hell it's called now, all that is just gonna outlive me. So I'm just trying to use that up until it grows mold. I
yeah.
still have that Metamorphosis one.
Hmm.
Oh my God, it's so gorgeous.
We're seeing a lot more diverse groups of women, LGBTQ, start to join into
Yeah.
the metal scene, both as consumers and as talent. Um, what are you most excited about when it comes to that shift? And what is like the hardships of being in the industry for so long as a woman when it's been so male dominated for so long? I know this is like such a cliche like
Oh, I have
question,
fiery
but
loaded
like
answers. Let's go.
but like I just feel like especially in the last like 4 years we're seeing so many new up and coming women,
Yeah,
non-binary, trans like
love it.
artists, and it's been incredible. And like I would just love to see like your like journey of like having been one of the only women for a while to
especially in
to
the
like
keyboard
now.
space. Like you know what I mean? Like there was like
Yes.
really wasn't any women playing keyboards in metal. Like there was lots of women doing opera when I showed up. Like symphonic metal already had its time,
Yeah.
right? But I
Taria.
mean, I will say, like, I'll just say, like, first and foremost, I grew up in a family with trans family members and I've had gay friends my whole life. And it's just like, I cannot let like some bullshit doctrine, like, I have like deconstructed from Roman Catholicism. There's like, it's not okay to be gay. And I'm like, pretty sure Jesus would never say that, first of all. So like I just have like no hate in my heart. I just think everyone
Mhm.
deserves a fair chance. And I love that because I think that there's such a unique perspective. I can't do my makeup right now. This is such an important answer.
Yeah, totally.
Women, queer people, and non-binary people and trans people all have something that the men can't create and they add something to the music. That perspective is so important and it helps us evolve and it brings in something new. And I love that, you know, there is more of them are showing up. Like representation matters. Do you know what movie I rewatched recently was Josie and the Pussycats? Like considered a box office flop, okay? But
Mhm.
like if it wasn't for Josie and the Pussycats and Kitty, I would not be where I am today. Like representation is so important. So important because if you don't see women doing what you want to do, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of like a should I, could I? It's just like no, like you can, period. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's gonna happen for you. So I'm excited to see what comes out of this in the future. Um, you asked about challenges, like what was the second half of the question? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, like having like seen the metamorphosis of this, like
Yeah.
what have you learned and like what were some of the biggest challenges for you in this space as a woman, but then like now seeing new people, like what are some piece of advice that you can provide to them moving forward?
Oh man, I mean, it's a tough space because like there's no union, there's no HR, and it's always been a boys club, and that boys club is toxic. Like we're just gonna call it as we sees it. Like it's
It's a
toxic.
spade.
Like
Yeah.
it's not okay. And it's like they need to understand that like there needs to be consideration, especially for other races too. Like just like I feel like homophobia, racism, prejudice, transphobia, it just doesn't belong in metal. It should not be there. But sometimes there's crew members who just they stay on the road because they're running away from their life and nobody raised them. And they've got a lot of hate in their heart. And there is this place now where a lot of them are getting called out and ostracized because like they're just you can't be on the road with them or you can't work with them in the industry whatever position they have or if they hold a position of power. My biggest challenge for me is just and this is to the day is still it frustrates me to no end is like the men who see other men doing something wrong and they don't say
Say
anything.
anything.
That's
Hmm.
like my big it's like maybe nobody taught you but you know that's wrong, you know, especially the men who are in higher positions, like they have the ability to talk to people, mentor them, fire them, and they just let these people like continue to rampantly, oh my gosh, I got makeup everywhere. Just rampantly hurt people, you know, and that's just
Hmm.
like that's been challenging for me because oh, I will speak up. You've seen my Facebook posts. Like I don't give a shit who
Hmm.
you are. I'm gonna say what I'm thinking because enough is enough. And I don't care if people don't like me, but what power do I hold? You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
it's like I've called out individuals and people in the past for not being a safe space for women or whatever may have it. And you know, these people just care about the thing which is the dollar, which like are any of us really making any money in this anymore? Like let's be real. And it's like they're still going to book that band. They're still going to keep that band on the record label even though like there is proof that it's not a safe environment. And it's like, well,
Yeah.
shame on you. Like shame on you. Like you should be like so embarrassed that you continue to enable and uphold these people who treat others terribly, especially
Mhm.
minorities. So like that's just where like, oh my God, like you asked that, I'm like, I have so much to say.
I have so much to say. I also just feel like it's such with the like the political climate of like what it's like right now. It is
Yeah.
so crucial to have this conversation, and I feel
Yeah.
like people are afraid to have it, um, which is
Like
interesting.
why?
Wait, um,
Why?
like it's so. I appreciate you speaking so candidly and transparently because I feel like we need more of that, and like especially right now, like
Oh yeah.
especially right now.
Especially, yeah, I agree. And like I'm one of those people, what do I have to lose? Like,
Mm.
oh, you're not gonna book my band because I want this, I want the industry to be better for women and minorities. Like, you're not, you know what I mean? Like, it's just showing me, and I don't do it for this reason. This is just the after effect of it. It's showing me it's closing all the wrong doors. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. Like, there's still people who will work with me who are awesome and believe in me and like my music, and I'm so grateful to them. But and it also shows me like who I can be like, hey, like do and don't work with these people. But I really think that it's important to stand up for yourself because it shows other people that they can. And also,
Mhm.
if you have 10 minutes and you're stuck in a really not great situation, like study the law, call a lawyer, know your rights, you know, like it's okay to do that. They're not going to find out. You know, whoever's doing you wrong is not going to find out.
We're not
Like, go
gonna find
talk.
out.
No, just go talk to somebody and just
Mhm.
be like, hey, is this illegal? And they'll be
Is
like, yeah,
this, is this is this legal? No,
no,
it's not.
we should do something about that. Make the industry a better place. Sorry, I'm
Absolutely. I
being
mean,
such a jackass
no,
tonight.
I love it. It's so good.
I'm glad.
Well, and again, speaking about that, like this kind of transitions to my next question. And we've talked about this already.
Oh
AI
boy.
has AI has started to become more and more prevalent in the scene.
I
What are
can
your
feel
thoughts
my
on
blood pressure like boiling.
rising? What are
Rising.
your thoughts on this new tool? And what are the pros and cons if you feel like there are any?
Oh, girl. Where do I start? The cool blue eyeshadow is keeping me calm for the time being.
Ooh,
Yeah, thank
ooh,
God. I do need a clean brush though. Okay, so one thing, I'm gonna do something because it's satisfying.
ooh, the peelies,
Oh, the peeling of the mirror. I want to do that
the
so bad. And I
peelies.
oh, it's so pretty now. I do have to go get a brush and then we're gonna talk about
Okay.
AI. How do we even start this part of the conversation? First of all, I will say before I get into my opinions, because there's a lot of them, there are lawyers right now currently fighting the legal system to not allow like AI in music, like theft and essentially, okay, I'm going to be a nerd for a second and then I'm going to say a lot of shit. So, there's basic human rights that AI in music and art goes against, which is the consent to your likeness and then
Mhm.
also the right to your intellectual property and making a profit off of it. I'm actually really liking this baby blue look. It's very like it's giving
Is
very late 90s. It's really fun.
I was gonna
Um,
say,
I'm gonna go for a little 90s look. A little powder blue. So it goes against that, and then it also goes against like the ability to participate in culture. So say someone actually has talent, and they're trying to make their art and it just keeps getting stolen, then they like can't participate in culture and be a part of it for their own unique ability, essentially.
mm,
So that's a problem, you know, that's a problem. And I think right now it's not being viewed and regulated. And that absolute loser who owns and started Suno was selling a lie because he was only going to benefit from it. He's like, nobody enjoys making music anymore. And
right?
I'm like, oh, baby, did you lose that Guitar Hero and now you're mad? Like, that's so sad. Poor you, poor baby boo.
Or
Um,
baby.
let's everyone pitch in and get this man some music lessons because he's clearly mad. and lazy and impatient because like it's a lifetime commitment being in the arts, being a writer, being a
Hmm.
producer, being any form of musicianship. It's a lifelong commitment. It's a very human thing. Some people it comes to very naturally. Some people are self-taught. Some people like me cried through the conservatory, which is so backwards because I paid people to make me cry, but now I can sing. Um, like it's something that like you just can't cheapen through this technology. And I'm seeing such an uproar in not even just the industry and musicians and producers, but fans. Like when fans find out that an artist or a like heavy metal would never like no AI band would survive in heavy metal. Like, let's just be so real. Like, that cannot be
Hmm.
a thing. It's so cheap and garbagey when it does happen, and people are like metalheads are the first to be like, no.
No.
But the fans just got really upset and they're like, I've been lied to. And I actually thought this was something, and it's not because, especially younger kids, because they don't know yet. You know what I mean? They don't,
Hmm.
it's easy to trick younger kids, but people who have lived on this planet longer, or people in our industry who can identify it, or people who just know, like, damn, that doesn't sound like Michael Jackson. That's a problem. Like, they're not into it. So, I ultimately my mega sassy opinion is it's just mediocre white men stealing again. And
Hmm.
I don't think it's going to hold up, and I don't think it's healthy for our industry. I don't think it should be in any arts. Like, yes, AI tools are wonderful for I'm very much of the idea of like something being catered, but with the right information. I'm okay with little AI tools just doing a few things here and there. If those little guys could hurry up and do my laundry and my dishes so I can make more music, but should not be in the arts. Like we actually so I live in Hamilton, Ontario, up here in Canada. There was a protest so bad against the data center here, it's not happening. Like people, like I think they said like a good chunk. When I say they, I saw a report somewhere. A good chunk of the proposed data centers are being protested against, and like so many people are showing up, they're not going up in certain cities because the people are like,
Yeah.
no, I'm not doing this. I'm not. They have a horrible hum. They're bad for the environment. Like we don't want this here. And if they honestly put one up here, I guarantee you, me and my partner would move because we'd be like right next to it. And I like to open my window at night and not hear the humming of anything.
Well,
Maybe
not
a
only
few
that,
cop cars, but yeah.
well, not only that, but it also hinders uh like the nature of things. Like it
Yes.
ecologically. Like birds
Yeah.
leave, animals leave because the hum is like it's so like not only that, but
Yeah.
it would be like ecologically like awful.
That's
But
the thing.
in more ways than one.
Yeah.
Like
Oh my God. Like not only would it affect the people, it would just make everything around it sick. And
mhm.
people just don't want that. Like they're just like, I'm freaking done. Like,
Yeah.
no. So I mean, yeah, I'm completely against it. I'm actually so against it. Okay, you're getting like the TMZ, you heard it here first. I'm so against it. On my next album, we're not quantizing anything. We're not programming anything.
Mm.
We're gonna show how crappily not perfect we are as musicians, and we're actually recording everything for real. The harp, the piano, the drums. We're like real time recording the electronics. We're not, you know what I mean? Like we're not doing it. We're gonna do everything in our power to make the next album as human as possible, because I don't want these little machines, doing all the work and thinking for me. Like I'm supposed to be here as a
Yeah.
musician showing up, as a producer showing up and being like, here's the vision, here's the sound. And if anything, it's made me so mad. I'm just like, don't you dare hit that quantum.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. You put that finger away. You put
Yeah,
that finger down.
get that dirty finger away from that button.
Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. So help me.
Oh God. Amazing.
No. I think that that's generative AI is also theft. Like
Yes, 10,000%.
in my personal opinion, it is theft. People can argue like, hey, like you signed the agreement when you like the new agreement and terms and conditions. To me, it's still theft. Like
It's still theft.
you are taking things that that are being posted by real people in confidence and using them to create terrible like ripoffs of things.
It's so
Um,
cheap. Yeah, it's so
it's
cheap
so
and
cheap. And I have two friends who one's a guitarist and her videos were literally stolen
oh,
and
I know who you're
used.
Sophie.
Sophie
Bless
Burrell.
her. Yeah. Beryl. Yeah, Beryl. Hell if I know. Sophie, chime in. Tell us
Um,
how to say her name.
yeah. And my friend Christina,
Oh yeah, yeah.
also hers were stolen. Mafra's have been stolen.
I've
And
seen
like
there was a fake Mafra page that I liked by accident. And it
Rutro.
was just, and I was like, wait a minute. What the
Wait a
hell?
minute.
This isn't actually her. I felt so catfished by Meta and I reported it. And then I'm like, let me go find the real one so I can like,
I need to
watch the
find the
real
real one.
girly. Yeah. So
Yeah.
like fuck this. Like I was so mad. Yeah. It's messed up. And I know that these girls have confronted these people who are just like stealing it, don't see a problem with it, using it to quote unquote train the software. And it's like, you are literally breaking the law of consent to likeness. You're literally breaking a law. But if they're doing it in like, I don't know, a South American country, like nobody can do anything.
Yeah.
That's
It's
the worst
it's
part.
it's hard because it's not regulated. Like it's like the wild west right now. Like there's no protection. So it's a little comforting to hear that there are certain bills that are being created and hopefully
Oh
passed.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Um so but yeah, it's like it's the wild, it's just completely out of control.
It's gotten to the point where yeah, it's just like it's illegal. It's just like they can't control it. Like I blame the billionaires at the top because they don't care. It doesn't affect them. But like I
Mhm.
feel the worst for artists because I feel like they've been hit the hardest in all of this. You know, like
And
it just
all artists, not just
yeah,
musical artists. Like
visual
it's
actors,
exactly
like dancers, you name it.
authors.
Anyone. Yeah, oh my God. Yeah, even teachers like trying to write theses and like further advanced science. Like it's just so easy for like work to get stolen and all this fake news and like not the actual, not loser faces version of fake news, but you know what I mean. Like
It's a heavy topic, and again, it's one that needs to be talked about because it's
oh
and
girl,
I'm not ashamed to say that like I despise it. Like I just don't think that
it's
it has a place.
terrible.
Um
Yeah.
and yeah, it's disheartening to see it being used at all and also promoted. I've seen it promoted by multiple people, multiple artists.
Well,
And
that's the thing. I
it's
think they
disappointing.
just don't know. Like, they don't understand how detrimental it is because it's just like,
Mhm.
it's not affecting them yet. I think, like, the biggest heartbreak for me is just like big companies like Universal and like Songkick getting on board. And
Mhm.
I just like that disappoints me. It's you're literally, you're the head of our industry and you're just like not considering like, okay, have fun with all your robot fake puppets in the future. Like, we're all gonna be out here independent, making more money because you guys couldn't get any ethics. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, that's just
Well,
like, that's the part that hits me the hardest. I'm like, what are we doing here?
what are we doing?
What are we doing, guys?
Moving on to like a little bit more of a lighter topic and kind of going off of your like 90s look.
Oh, yeah.
The singles Crucified and I Wait for You to Fall had two very different vibes when it came to music
Yeah.
videos. What do you draw from when it comes to visual inspirations, and why was I Wait for You to Fall the music video that it was versus Crucified? Like what about each individual song like brought those pieces of inspiration?
I mean, the issue, I think Vesper wants to say hi. My cat's here, by the way. He's just
Oh, hi,
Vesper,
Daily
you want to come say
Vesper.
hi? Yeah, I know he's I've not been on top of those. I need to bring those back. So here's the thing. When you have an album that takes you 4 years to make, you
Hmm.
overthink about it a lot and you get bored. And, I had to produce and direct those music videos because who else am I going to trust to do it? Like where I'm in Canada,
Mm.
there really isn't anyone. You have to do a lot of it yourself, especially
Right.
in my genre. So whatever the hell my genre is. Because like, let's be real, I'm a classical musician who's a singer-songwriter who does metal. So I don't know where the hell I fit. Like I'm just at the cafeteria all alone on lunch break. Like I don't know. I don't know. So anyways, um Crucified was like, yes, okay, this is like an angry song. It needs to tie into the album artwork and have the angel, and it needs to be a band, and it needs to just have some kind of visual storytelling. Like, okay, okay, okay. And then we all agreed that we wanted I Wait for You to Fall to be the second music video. And I was having a meeting with Cody, and I think I scared him because he's like, I don't know, man. And I was like, I think we should do a pop-up video. And he's like, do you actually, he's like, have you actually gone back and like read those bubbles? Like they kind of aged like milk. And I'm like, well, yeah, like I'm
I'm not
not
gonna
gonna
do it
do
like
that
that.
like that. And I was like, but like, let's actually like see if we can do it. Like, let's just like give me like a day to figure this out. Because how hard is it going to be? Like, we're just wearing the same clothes we wore in high school, with which a lot of us still had, which is
Mhm.
amazing. Um, and we're like, let's just try. Like, let's just see what happens. So so I planned it, and within a day, it was like manifesting magic. I got the person on for the motion graphics. I got like the venue. I got the wardrobe. I was like, guys, I think this is actually happening. Like we're doing a pop-up video. And they're just like, okay, like we trust your vision. But then like it came out and people loved it. So I'm like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
very left field. It's very like it's kind of like when Korn did the Twisted Transistor music video
Mhm.
and the rappers played them, and it was just very silly. Was it Twisted Transistor or Y'all Want a Single? I can't remember. I call myself a Korn fan, but my memory says otherwise. And yeah, it was just that one really like I was really in my music video producer and director role last year because we did the underwater one, we
Mhm.
did the basic goth band one, and I'm like, let's just do something a little outside of the box. Because after I did underwater, I'm like, I
Mhm.
can do anything. Underwater music videos are the hardest. It was so hard. Just
Well, because
tears.
like you have to figure out, I'm assuming like how to even hear everything
Yeah, they
underwater.
had speakers. Yeah, and then also like it's just like the hardest part was swimming in a dress. Like
Hmm.
for real, that shit like drags you down. Like that was like that's how I almost died. So, so I don't know if you noticed, I'm back to using pencils.
Okay.
I even use pencils now to do my wing because of the movie
Wow.
Josie and the Pussycats. It was like, oh, I remember back when we didn't have fake lashes and everything was done with pencils. So I just like pulled them all out, and it's like they're old, it's fine. You just sharpen them and they're fresh, and
Oh, 100%.
away we go.
No, 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 no. No, no, no. Things expire when I say they expire,
That's kind of how it goes with
essentially.
makeup. Have you ever had like a palette just like grow the fuzzies on it? Like, have you ever just opened up
No.
a palette and you're like, oh no,
No, I've never
no?
experienced that. I've never had that. And like, I mean, sometimes I've like put it up to my nose and I'm like, oh, you're done.
Yeah,
Like you
we're
can
done
smell it.
here.
We're
Come
done.
say
We're not putting that
hi.
on my eyes.
Come say hi.
Vespa.
Here he is.
Oh, look at
He's a
him.
big chunky boy. He's like, what's going on here? I don't know. So we thought he was losing weight, and we put him on the scale today, and he gained weight, and we're like, okay, that's it. No, no more treats for you, mister. He
That's
he
like
hides it so well.
that's like Chino. Chino, you don't really notice it until he like loafs. And then you're like,
Oh, like where
oh,
did this all come from?
literally. Reggie's a good weight. He's the
Aw,
way he's supposed to be. Hi.
yeah.
Why are you
He's a responsible
yowling?
boy.
Why are you yowling, huh?
He's
I
just
swear
talkative.
I think Chino gets fed by like a neighbor.
Oh, really? Are they outdoor cats?
Indoor, outdoor, yeah. Well, Reggie's indoor now until the doctor
Oh,
says
so he's like
otherwise.
hamming it up with the neighbors.
Yeah, Chino, he's also where I live. He is kind of like a celebrity. So
Oh.
I live in this house where if you take some stairs down, it goes into this very touristy area where
Oh.
like a lot of people walk by our house. And he literally will sit at the top of the stairs like some sort of like troll under a bridge, but like at the
Oh.
top of the staircase for pets. And people like
Oh.
know him and they call him
Oh.
Chokers.
Chonkers. He's just your
Yeah.
local
So
chonker.
yeah. And now the internet knows
Oh.
him. So
Yeah. So he's just like all around like celebrity. That's it.
oh yeah.
Oh, I love that. Vesper's just online famous. That's it. He doesn't work
He's
hard for anything.
yeah, he's Instagram famous.
Yeah. He's a special little guy, aren't you? Hi. Oh, he's chattering, he's chirping. I don't know what you want. He might actually, I'm totally like losing my patience for the pencil. I am gonna give him some food. Hold on.
Okay,
He's
go you go do that. What do you like to do when you're not writing music? When you're not making music or like what's your like zen time? What is the thing that like helps you
literally,
like snap?
literally Zen time. I text my best friend Zen. I'm not, that's literally his name.
That's so funny. Oh my god,
My Zen time.
yes.
Yeah, no, I chat with a bestie. No, I literally the answer lately has been sleep. I will,
Mhm.
I'm like you, I'm a couch rotter. Um,
I love tarot.
I love
I hate it cuz but I love it,
like
but I
there's
hate it.
guilt in resting, but like it's the only
Yes.
way to like actually recharge, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
So like I will binge Netflix series. I'm just finishing up Umbrella Academy. Corey and I have been watching Bones, which is like my favorite
Oh my
TV
god,
show.
that's old school.
I
That's a
know, and it's great
throwback.
because the soundtrack is like all old school, like
Oh my god.
EDM, like electronic
Mhm.
music, and I'm like, this is my jam. Um, it's so funny because my partner like out they'll always be like we'll watch a show and it's cool but like the romance side of it will bug him so much like he really got into Gilmore Girls with me
Mm.
and then like finally when the two of them got married he's like oh finally Like,
It's over.
I know he's like so much more emotionally invested in these shows
Mhm.
than I am. And then like the other thing, like I'm obviously like it's no secret how heavily I am into like astrology and tarot cards. Like that's just like my Romanian like side coming through, like my ancestors from Transylvania. And I'm just like that's my jam. Like that's something that to turn off the world at night, I'll
Mhm.
just like open a book about astrology or tarot cards, or just like something like really like spiritually interesting. And I'll just be like, okay, what is all this forgotten knowledge? Because like my mental health needs it. She need it.
She
So,
needed.
but that's like if I have brain power, like doing my day job and then like getting through an album release right now, like Netflix is always like the default setting.
Right.
Like
No,
it's just been
absolutely.
nonstop. Not like I'm so excited for this album to be out and to do the hometown show and then to just like disappear and do another album and not have to worry about marketing and admin because I have my own record label. Like who
Yeah.
does that? Who does that? Crazy people.
Does that. Actually, I guess like again, speaking of the tarot thing, you just attended the Coven Cottage.
Oh my God, yes.
And how was
Oh my
that?
God. Oh my God, I'm so happy you asked. It was incredible. If anyone can do it, I highly recommend it because it made me realize like how extremely disconnected we are these days. But also everyone who showed up had like their own individual experience, wisdom, and gifts. And like they were really like I have just such a profound love and respect for these women, even though like most of them were complete strangers, because
Mhm.
like the ability to like open up and become a community and just like we did a lot of couch rotting and hanging out and drinking coffee and just like talking. And I did a lot of tarot readings, which like I scared my partner. I texted him, I'm like, hey babe, so I'm gonna come home and quit all my jobs and become a full-time reader of star charts and cards. And he's like, I didn't leave an emoji on the end of it, so he was like, he thought I was dead ass
He thought
serious. He's like, have you really thought about this? Like, have you thought this through? And I'm like, I'm joking. I'm obviously joking. Because he's gonna be touring a lot later this year, so like somebody's
Mhm.
gotta hold down the base until he comes home. But it was just, it made me realize like how much I love where this look has gone. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm
No, I
absolutely
love
like
it.
I'm just over the moon. I just trusted the process.
Trust the
Um,
process.
you
Sometimes I
know?
feel like when you don't think about it and you just do.
Yeah.
No think, just
Like,
do.
yeah. You're like, all right, here goes
Mhm.
nothing. I think I got this. Driving in a new city, that's what it's like doing makeup like this. So, um, but yeah, the thing that was important is I just didn't realize like how much I heal and grow when I'm around other women of like all
Mhm.
ages. Because the age window was like 30 to 50, so it was wicked. But like
Okay.
the coolest part of it was we got like this bomb ass photo shoot with Andrea Hunter, who's just like top of the top of the top of like in our industry. Like her photos are phenomenal and she's like really carved out her own niche. So like I've worked with her, like I was actually one of her first photo shoots like back in the day. We're talking like early 2010s. And it was for a magazine cover. I was like, damn, like that's like not bad for your first shoot, okay? And she's just grown so much and created such a look for herself. So yeah, we had a little too much fun with the photo
Mhm.
shoot. I think I'm gonna go for a lighter around the eyes because I feel like this might, oh man, that's like proper like astronaut outfit silver. Um, you know what? You're like, whoa, whoa. I actually have a different palette.
Whoa.
I'm gonna go find that's gonna be much more suitable for this look because yeah, the that I understand what like Hung Bengo was doing, but also like I'm not a drag queen. I'm a mermaid.
I'm a mermaid. There's a difference.
I'm a mermaid. So I gotta get this right. But yeah, I'm glad I got to go. I had a lot of fun. I wish I could go to all of them. Obviously, the musician lifestyle does not allow that, but if anyone can ever go, please go. Like everyone, most of the ladies who run it are just like they've all got their own personalities. One of them's a entomologist. They like study bugs, and
Oh, cool.
she takes you on a hike and tells you all about the animals in the
Bugs.
trees, and it was amazing. It was like this like it was like going to the zoo but going on a hike with like a zoologist, right? And then like one of them's a mom and she's just cooking for everyone and just like nurturing anyone's like broken mother wound. Like this is so
Oh,
nice. Yeah, it was
I
amazing.
love that. Sisterhood. But
I
yeah,
know. Oh,
so for people who don't know, it's like a 3 day like coven cottage camp, essentially. Like
yeah, pretty
you,
much.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
I love
you go
that.
be spiritual, but it's also a lot of aesthetic. There's a lot of aesthetic involved, which is fine. I told the girls running it, I'm like, I feel like I'm on the most perfectly curated Instagram profile for like witchcraft right now.
Absolutely.
They're like, that
Absolutely.
was our goal. And I'm like, okay, well, you did really
Okay,
good.
great.
Be proud. Be proud.
Does your
Oh,
spirituality like show up in your music too? Like, do you find that you bring
oh,
it in?
pause. I'm gonna go get that palette. Then I'm gonna tell you everything. Hold on, sorry. If I don't get this palette, we'll be here for 2 hours.
Okay.
So, do you remember these little guys?
Yes, I still have them. I have so many. I have, hold on, I
They're
have,
so great. I love that
hold
they
on.
made them. You like, I
Ah,
have every color of the rainbow and the shades and the browns. Oh my God. Yeah, you
no,
went
and
ham.
no, Lindsay, this is cut down. This is after I purged. This is
Oh my God.
this is
Still,
after I purged.
they're so, I mean, I'm proud of you, first of all.
Thank
Um,
you.
but like, they're just so perfect. You know what? They're
Mhm.
just so perfect. And there's the
They're
Lumi in
so great.
here.
They're great
Oh,
for like travel. And it's like if you just want a certain like if you want a monochromatic look, you're just like, there you go.
There you go. Every shade. Let's go.
Hmm.
Plus, like, they did such a good periwinkle. Like, it's so hard to find a good periwinkle like
Hmm.
this. It's so hard,
Hmm.
but like this one's perfect. So, okay, the spirituality thing. Like, here's the thing. Words are spells, lyrics are spells, incantations are like musical spells. Like, I think that music is like its own magic. It has the power to invoke, to heal, to raise energy. Like, I think it should be, it's of the air element, but I think it should be like its own element because
Hmm.
music is just so magical to me. Um, on this album, like not so much. If anything, I feel like I was kind of just like setting boundaries in a lot of these lyrics, and like it sounds almost sometimes like a I'm putting out like hexes and curses, like have the day you deserve, you know?
Hmm.
It's like very much the vibe on this album. But
Hmm.
yeah, the next one will probably have a little bit more of that coming forward because the next album, like right now, everything that's coming out is very like it's love based, but it's like the dark, dangerous side of love. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to give away the
Okay.
concept. So it's like there's a lot, there's people out there who do spells to like try to like get someone to fall in love with them, and there's huge consequences for that. So yeah, like it is a big part of who I am, and I definitely refer to the stars and stuff like that in the lyrics. Oh yeah, I'm a big nerd.
I love that though. I feel like it's so interesting because I feel like people are, I mean, maybe I'll speak from I, where it's like spirituality, I feel like people can get confused. Like they can
Right.
get stuck in like, oh, I have to be perfect at this thing, or I have to get into this, or they feel like they're stuck. Or they're like, I have to fall into this bucket of spirituality. I can't mix and match my own. I can't make my own faith. I can't make something work for me. Is
Right,
there,
which is weird.
yeah, like what what helped you like define that for yourself when it
I
comes to like your spirituality?
I think I just always knew when I was younger, like obviously I've deconstructed from Roman Catholicism, but like when I
Mhm.
was younger, my mom gave me like an astrology book from the 70s and I was obsessed with it. Like when I was little, I used to collect rocks and gemstones and I used to like speak to the trees and like I think if you were like that as a kid, and then as you get
Mhm.
older and you deconstruct from these religions that are these monotheistic religions written by men to control people and suppress minorities. You're like, nah, brah, this ain't for me. I'm out. And then it's just like, go at your own pace. Like, I never thought I'd be reading tarot, but I was just like, well, I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna try. And then it's like, oh, but then like there's other things, there's other gifts and things that people have that I'm like, I don't know the hell you're talking about. Like, I believe that for you, but like,
Yeah.
you know, like sorry. I don't have that. So like I think it's just like being open to it and trying. Like there's no
Mhm.
perfect practice out there and it's like you really just have to come to it on your own over time. Like this has been a work in progress for over a decade, and even then I'm like I
Yeah.
don't know everything here. I'm just kind of here sitting in it, having a pretty good time and feeling very grounded and connected. It's weird, like when I get predictions, like there was like some strange predictions I had for the year and then they came true and I was like, huh,
Huh.
huh,
Look at that. It's almost like manifestation works.
oh,
Wow.
who knew?
Hmm.
Who knew? But
Uh,
yeah, it's just like try things and do what you're comfortable with, but like, don't feel pressured to be like this aesthetically perfect like Instagram witch because that's not actually like what
yeah.
spirituality is about. It's not curated, it's not an aesthetic, it's how you feel in your heart and your soul and body and how you show up in this world. I love this. This lid is so sick.
It
I wish you
looks
could see it for real, for
delicious.
real. Oh my God, thank you. It
For real,
is
for real.
it feels delicious. Um, it's absolutely it's your journey and it's your story and
Mhm.
you just need to surround yourself with more people who share that with you. Like that's what it just comes down to. So
Yeah.
kind of like when it comes to us like making music, like I'd say the same thing for spirituality. Like don't beat yourself up, you know.
Mm.
Like just go at it as you can and eventually it'll start making sense or it won't and you know, it's a weird one. It's she's a weird duck.
It's it
It
I've al I've always said like there's a difference between faith and religion. And like
Yes.
your faith and your spirituality are so individualized, and whatever relationship you create with whatever you lean into is completely valid. And
That totally. Yeah, that's the thing that like drives me nuts is like if you look at like those like monotheistic religions, like no one is experiencing life or that religion or has a relationship to it exactly the same way. Like to think that we could all
mhm,
conform to one practice and thinking system is like weird behavior. Like really
mhm,
like what no. You know what I mean? So it's like you all have your own individual experience on this planet. There shouldn't be any rules defining that for you, especially in how you feel and how you go about connecting with this life and everything around it. So I don't know, that's another hot take from me.
well, and it's like with the caveat of that it doesn't hurt yourself or other people.
Well, yeah, exactly. Like I'm not for sacrificing babies or, I'm not I'm not like, like don't kill the goat at the next
Don't kill the
service.
goat.
Like we don't do that here. Like, no, I really believe like and I think that's like being spiritually sound and healthy is like you're doing your own thing, you're just not
Mhm.
hurting anyone else around you. That I
Yeah,
totally agree with
absolutely.
you.
I also should have caveat, I do my makeup so fast.
I was gonna say, like, I'm like over here like do do do. I'm trying so hard. I'm sorry. It takes me forever to
No,
get right.
don't
I might just
apologize.
like I might just end it with like just mascara. Like I'm gonna pull my 90s look and not do a
Hell
fake
yeah.
lash, if that's okay with you.
Go whatever
Because that's
works for
literally been my
you.
vibe. That's been my vibe
Mhm.
lately. Like I'm
No,
very like I'm out of
yeah.
practice.
I also like I've been using tubing mascara, so this is the first time I put on false lashes in like a month.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
Okay. How's
like
it feel? Good? Not
it
so
feels
good?
good. It feels
Okay.
good because there's no liner, so it like compensates for the fact that there's no liner.
I know about that life. I have to like go
Yeah.
like this weird behind my mirror to get everything because it's all just like
Well, you've seen me turn
we're hot
around.
mess. Yeah, yeah. You like went to the other side of the room. I'm like,
I'm
come
like, I have
back.
to hold on, give me 1 second.
Yeah. Like, where are you going? Come back.
Yeah, come back.
What doing?
Um what
I have
doing?
to fix this face before we put on the lashes. What doing?
What doing? Yeah,
Oh
I
man.
and also like I yeah, I think it's just because I've gotten to a point where it's like I know how my face works. So I
Oh,
know
totally. Girl,
like
I did
everything.
too. When I was
Yeah.
doing my makeup like over 200 times a year, um,
Oh yeah.
maybe even
100%.
300 times a year. I was just like, I'd slap that shit on so quickly. I'd be like, okay, I'm done. And it'd take me like, there was like the panic, like, don't be precious about it, like 30-minute look that I do before stage if
Yes.
we were late rolling in. And I was like, I'm just gonna look like a panda. And you know what? In black metal, that is completely acceptable.
Well, and also they're so far away. Like everyone's far away.
Yeah,
It's
like, and I
fine.
was at the back of the stage. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, like, it kind of sucks when you're at the front of the stage now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, oh shit. Okay, cool. New experience. But,
Oh, yeah.
like,
I've
bro.
absolutely sweat off my lashes before. There have been times where I have
No.
literally, we played a show at the Smiling Buddha when it was still around here.
Oh,
And basically, it was a venue with a half pipe in it. So it was like a half pipe, and then there was a stage, and then there was like a little back area where the merch was.
yeah.
And there was no aircon, nothing. And it was just a tube. And it was so hot. And my lashes just fell off. And so I was like, you're welcome. There's your souvenirs. Instead of like a set list, you get my fucking lashes.
Oh my,
So,
you're not alone. I've seen that happen to my girlies in metal like for years,
mm-hmm.
like little festivals and stuff, and they just come off and one eyelash is like this,
It's
and
just
they
like,
like they're just like, well, that's not happening. I just got the lips, and we're
I,
done.
f- I feel like I feel like I did. I feel like I did it. I feel
You did it. It did a really good job. It's
like
beautiful.
like the blue underneath.
Yeah, I love it. I
Thank
love
you.
that. I can't see it as well on the camera, but like it does look
I
amazing.
know.
I'm just covering up this pimple that will not go away. He's like he needs to start paying rent. He's just been here too long. Okay, there we go. We're good. How are the brows? The brows are not browing the way I want them to anymore. So see, this is what OCD looks like with makeup. It's like, oh, look at that. I did my eyes. Now my eyebrows are not even. This is a nightmare.
Do you use dip brow still?
What?
Do you
I just
use
use
dip brow?
powder.
Oh,
I
really?
just usually I just like I'd use this on the
Mm,
brush, or
okay.
I get the powder and then I spray it on the
Hmm.
brush, or I dip it in a little puddle on the table, whatever. Like, because that's the only thing, especially with the summer months coming up and being on stage, it's the only thing that hides, like, holds the brows. But I did, you can't really see it, but I did like a dark brown today because I feel like dark
Hmm.
brown brows go better with blue eyeshadow.
Do you usually do
But
black?
yeah, yeah, yeah. My hair's a little fresh, so it's a little fresh and dirty, like fresh dye, like haven't washed it in 3 days. So
You can see, look at my fucking roots, man. Look at my roots.
I can't even see them from here. Oh, now I see them. I mean, I didn't
Yeah.
even notice. I didn't even notice. You're totally okay. All right,
It
I'm gonna
doesn't
get
even,
these lippy on.
yeah, do
What's
it.
up?
I was gonna say it's also because I use dry shampoo and it just like clings.
That's like the worst thing to do on tour, because like if like you can't get to a shower and you've just got like
Hmm.
dry shampoo after dry shampoo caked on you. Oh, when you go to headbang, it's not good.
It just stays in one place.
Yeah, it's like a clump. It's disgusting. It's wrong on levels.
I know
It's
that Cheney Crab says that her and her like when they tour, they get a 20 an Anytime Fitness or Planet Fitness.
yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, so that they can just shower because there's like like 2,500 of them throughout the states or something. And they can just hop in, get a shower in, and be done.
They're so smart. They're so smart. Like honestly, like because I used to like tour like 13 to 19,
Mhm.
right? So like I didn't think about these things. I just suffered and I mostly toured Europe. So like what's that? Like go bathe in a river in some places.
These are our finished looks. I love the blue. Obsessed.
I love
So
yours. It's stunning.
thank you. Thank you. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me. We talked a lot about a lot of stuff.
Oh boy, you have a lot of editing. I'm so
I
sorry.
do you want to tell the people where they can find you? And obviously, like where your music's going to be on the 19th.
Okay, so you can go stream it anywhere. Obviously, you can go to my shop, which is schoolcraftshop.com, and grab a copy. They're beautiful. They have gold foil on them. I put so much work into these. I hope you appreciate them. And yeah, as far as everything else goes, like you can go to lindsayschoolcraft.com. All my socials are on there. And if you want to see me in your city, go to my shop. Okay? Okay? If you
Well, thank
want
you
me
so
in
so.
your city, get the
Yes,
thing.
get the thing. So I know that you want me there. Thank
Yeah,
you very
please.
much.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for being my guinea pig.
Oh, thank you for
Um,
having me. This is so much fun. I'm so
it
stoked you're
was,
doing this. There's
I
nothing
know.
else out there like this. I can't wait to see this blow up. I can't wait. People are
Yeah,
gonna love it.
thank you. Thank you. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. We learned so much about you, and thank you for being always just like so transparent and candid in your answers. I think that's what the world needs right now. Um, and yeah, thank you all for watching. And leave a comment down below who you would like to see moving forward. And we'll see you in the next one.
Can't
Bye.
wait. Bye.